Go get him, Star.
Do I need to wait?
I don't wanna.
Portal.
See if I can.
You know what? Come here.
Fuck you.
Discord right now and let me see voice and video.
Huh?
Said correctly. That's weird.
But I'm metagaming you.
Oh, maybe if I do
Are you
this
deaf?
might work.
Deaf?
So Sharpie code.
I'm not deafened. I
What the
changed
fuck?
my audio source though. Hopefully it goes straight to my headphones. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm
I
at
just
the
can't hear
audio
anything right
source.
now because I don't think anyone's talking.
No one's talking right now.
Yeah. Oh, we'll see. Maybe next time someone talks in Discord and I'll let you know if I heard it too.
I will.
No kids for you. No children. Is my voice not on?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Whoa. We're going in. I guess we are.
We may have taken the wrong portal.
Lovely. Great. Amazing. Even.
This is why I prefer a ship over anything else.
I feel like terrible shit.
Given the environment, I suppose we might be Hinodae adjacent.
Don't ask me, I've never been outside of Rivendell.
I suppose we just pick a direction and start walking, yeah?
I mean, I could try. But what are these? Are these actually trees?
No, I think they're bamboo.
The hell's bamboo?
Keyword. Technically wood, I suppose. Aren't they invasive?
What?
Not around Hinodae. Unless much changed.
Invasive? Okay.
Mia.
What? Oh.
Good morning.
Morning.
Found wrong portal. Luckily, not too far.
Oh, all the portals are inconsistent. You'll exit somewhere randomly. But there's, I think, a couple outside the walls somewhere, and then one that I believe is in the sewers.
That's terrible.
Lovely.
Okay.
I suspect that if you were to pass back through one and back out. I'm sorry?
Right, got lost. Not lost. Found Mia.
No, city is back this way if you're trying to get in. Have you all just come through?
Yes.
Understood. Best to be cautious out here. Etherbane is known to be in the area.
Lovely.
I
Were
hate
any
that.
of you-
Thanks.
Have any of you heard anything yet?
No.
Oh, am I
No
supposed to?
idea.
I'm sorry?
Was I supposed to? I don't think I did.
Not particularly. We weren't necessarily aware of what to expect. Well, apparently the city is on something of a lockdown. Etherbane is present in the surrounding areas and has been attacking people, but mostly there's been a pretty significant occurrence of Blackburn in the area.
Great. So they're pretty much everywhere. Lovely.
Well, that is why we're here, I suppose. There's a shrine in the hills that's going to be where we'll perform the ritual.
What retro?
Ritual.
To open the portal to the
Were you
spiritual
not
realm.
informed, Chloe?
The what?
What?
Portal. Wait, why are we going there?
You're saying a lot of words that I don't understand.
I'm sorry, I thought
I'm
busy.
I thought
Searching people.
information was more readily shared than this. My apologies. So, we are here in Hinodae to address a situation on behalf of the Shivering Nothing. We are sending a group of people into the spirit realm.
What's a spirit? What's a spirit?
The what?
Ghost.
The spirit?
Ghosts?
So, those are
That's different. That's
spirits
different.
are a.
That's different.
It's one of the core planes. More
Oh.
akin, yes. Kitsune are also spirits, technically. Regardless, we are going to be sending a small party through.
I blinked for a moment.
The plan is to investigate what they're. Good morning, Toffee. These four have only just come through. They ended up out here, so I'm explaining to them what's going on, but also intend to take them back towards the city.
Okay.
Music's gonna be bored for a bit.
May. She was aboard the Kalypsia very early on. With white and red hair.
Think so. Been a long time.
She's the Empress here, it turns out.
Oh.
Regardless, we should get you inside at least. But the plan is to send people through to the spirit realm to investigate. There's a hope that we can acquire a more potent ingredient that could be used as a more powerful cure. The one that we've been using on Blackburn is fading in effectiveness against the strain that's here. I apologize, I didn't come quite through here previously.
This one
Been wondering.
is being rated more by Elfay and Artifact.
Yes, that substance is no longer effective, or it is effective as a treatment, but not as a cure. The strain is different here, so the plan is to use the plan is to hopefully go in and figure out what Aetherbane has been doing in the spirit realm, as they've been somewhat.
Music. Please.
To see if a more reliable cure can be procured.
Cure from the spirit realm. Interesting. Great trio.
We won't be able to send very many of us across. The ritual to open the way.
It's so lively. Is lively a good word to say?
Why wouldn't it be?
No, it's just different. More different than usual.
But yeah, many of us will need to participate as mages to open the way through. I'm leading a ritual effort in that pursuit to open the portal. Then we will need some few to protect everyone who is not going. Presumably Aetherbane, if they determine our goals, will.
That's weird. Closing Twitch made YouTube work.
Who's behind us? Hi, I don't think I've met them.
Me?
Hello?
Hi.
Yes. Hi.
Coil?
Hi.
Didn't think it was that important.
There's someone we don't know following us is rather important.
Fair. I know I've seen you around on the Kalypsia, so thought it wouldn't be that bad.
You.
Have you shut up? Sun's been busy, apparently.
Not really
Apparently so.
usually wearing all this, but
I see. Nice to meet you then.
Vaguely familiar, I think, actually.
got
Were
a
you in the
little bit
fountain
busy.
at some point?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's nice
I
in there.
remember who
The
you are.
fucking baths are steaming hot. It's not nice.
Disabling hardware acceleration fixed it
We haven't.
Buggy.
Okay, works out.
so far.
Do we?
There's a creature there. I'm not familiar with it.
Pick.
What the hell is that?
Pick.
Is that an elephant?
It's a made up word.
That
I've never seen one in flash. Only descriptions.
Why?
I've only seen one once before, and that was on someone's ship.
You made that up.
We should exhibit some amount of caution. If it's infected with Blackburn, it's likely to be aggressive.
Alright, so probably the sooner we get to the city, the better.
I guess we're picking up the pace before it starts getting onto the path.
No, my dear, you panic far too quickly.
Well,
You're easy to scare.
I am trying not to.
There's nothing wrong with being cautious, but there's no immediate danger. For now.
Of course.
Caution that most who have. Most do not depart the city.
You need to be better at it. You're not really good at it.
As I said,
I'm trying.
something underlocked.
Well, you're trying, but trying's not enough. You need to just do it.
Have you seen others from shimmering nothing around the city?
Not particularly many.
Crazy.
That's a lot of roofs. I like that.
I'm not certain as to whom you're referring. Creepy lady with mask. Tax.
It was a very fox-like mask. Laughed a lot.
Her. Yes. No. I haven't seen her. To my knowledge, none of the shimmering nothing have come through. Well, I think there was one, maybe. Though, I suppose I've only assumed that they're a member of the shimmering nothing. It's possible they're a new member to Kalypsia, but I just don't recognize.
I have to change form then.
You would need to change form?
A little too nosy.
Okay.
Yes. This specific individual. Too nosy for her own good.
I see. I didn't observe any. We were all quickly... not, I guess... Well, yes, I suppose. Most of us were apprehended by the guards upon our arrival.
Oh, that's a terrible sign.
First sign?
May was... The Empress was able to, vouch for our spoken identities, and we spoke with her for a while about what our intentions were. So she and her guards are broadly aware of the purpose in us being here.
So Hinodae closed off from all right now.
Well, I'm not certain. It wasn't entirely made clear to me to what extent that is true. They are, I suppose, somewhat under siege, and many have taken ill. They have been, well, the Empress is sick. She has Blackburn.
Ooh, okay.
Do not get close.
I'm uncertain as to how contagious it is, though. My understanding of this
I do
means
not
that
know.
it
Best caution.
It affects those with magic, to my understanding.
It's not a great sign.
Gotten enough for it. Should have enough at least. Yeah. Oh,
Hi, guys.
more people.
Good morning. Are you all well?
Sorry?
Are you all well?
Yes, you are talking very quietly.
I suppose I just have a relatively quiet voice. It's neither here nor
Strange.
See you, Mia.
Alright, let's fuck around. Let's explore the area, right? Let's see what we can and can't do. Overall. Give me a moment to read the announcement properly. There's an implied presence, even if no one is around to show for it. You may notice some from the portals and spawn. Okay. Understood. That's good. The roofs seem too slanted.
Somewhat disingenuous.
Do you need any help with anything?
No.
Okay.
I was rented to someone. It's fine. 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 Right. Time to figure out exactly what's going on here. I could have stayed, but Chloe doesn't want to stick around and just boringly listen to something.
It's sorry. There's a bit going through my head at the moment. A bit worried about this ritual tomorrow.
It is certainly a concern, but I'm certain all will go well.
Why is it so concerning?
Yesterday, when I was walking out to see the shrine, there was a kitsune that was injured running. Aetherbane have been out and about burning down shrines. They're inside the spirit realm.
Okay.
Which means that when we go in, well, when people go in tomorrow and the rest of us are trying to fuel the portal, the people that go inside are going to have a bit of a situation dealing with Aetherbane as well as potentially the spirits.
I don't understand a lot of this stuff. I was told what a spirit is recently. However, I failed to see the need to go to that realm to stop them from doing whatever.
Should the realm be destroyed, many others will follow it. It will cause
Essentially,
an
the
unbalance that will cause great destruction.
The reason we're doing this ritual is because Aetherbane have been spreading Blackburn plague, so an affliction affecting, I believe, the mana pools of people, to my knowledge. They've been spreading it within the spirit realm, which is another place, essentially. If this continues, then the spirit realm is going to fall, and think of it like, imagine you have a table with 4 legs, and one of them is the spirit realm. If you pull that out, the rest become unstable. If that happens, and the spirit realm does fall because of this Blackburn, we are one step closer to the world ending, and the dreams coming to fruition. So what we need to do is we need to go into the spirit realm with special artifacts to grow a kind of plant, which can be used to help cure the Blackburn plague. Which we've got a sort of cure at the moment from my understanding, but if we were to grow these plants within the spirit realm, the mana present there would make it more effective. And so we're sending a few people in and through a portal that we're going to be opening tomorrow.
I see.
I didn't miss anything, did I, Mia?
Nothing that I can say is of particular import. I mean, the various nuances of speculations that have been happening are myriad, but none are. Well, suffice it to say, we are here in concert with the Shimmering Nothing in an attempt to undo what Aetherbane is doing. Obviously, it poses a direct risk to Hinodae as well as you say, more broadly within the realm. Vrchat itself could be destabilized, theoretically.
Right. And then after that, we're good.
Good is relative. The soul is intertwined with the calamity, so...
Right.
Our work in Hinodae specifically is then, I think, complete.
And then we go back to Rivendell.
Well, your choice of terminology makes a presumptive grouping of all of us. If you wish to remain, I'm certain that there's no force that will compel you to depart, except perhaps, I suppose, that of Hinodae's authorities, but To my knowledge, they have no strict requirement therein.
The biggest thing is we still don't know what Etherbane's motives are. They claim to be trying to prevent the destruction of the world because of magic, but I was talking to Paul about it yesterday, but the fact that they have a part of the sorry, I forget her name now. No, I've lost it.
The elf.
They've got no the yes the no, I've lost it.
Curator.
The fact that they have a chronomancer, part of a chronomancer's soul, means that they surely have some kind of method to see these other timelines as was being said. So they need to understand that the end is coming, but for them to be doing something which would obviously lead further towards the end, the dreams, because the world is stabilizing, that'd be silly, wouldn't it? So they must know something that we don't.
I have my
I
assumption.
mean, the dreams are certainly magical in nature. Any calamity that can seek to burn the entire world away is almost certain to be magical in nature as well. There is a reasonable presumption that to destroy magic would prevent the calamity from occurring. Whether accurate or not is not really the point. Belief is the point.
It's just strange, because if they were to destabilize the spirit realm, wouldn't that put us closer to calamity? Unless there's something they know that we don't.
My belief is that they have convinced themselves that the spirits are beings of magic, and that all the other realms are magic, and blah 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 blah. They want to destroy magic, they're going to destroy the spirit realm. I doubt they've really thought it out that far ahead. They do not seem like smart people. I admit that.
I mean,
They want to eat my legs.
Strictly speaking, it is not entirely incorrect to say that spirit would be, I suppose, well, I suppose by at least a certain presumption that spirit would be not necessarily the most magical, but spirit is one of the three inner planes. They are spirit, body, and dream. Body is less relevant to magic intrinsically, I suppose, than spirit, so if you were to pick one of the three, to my knowledge, none of the astral planes can be accessed trivially. Once upon a time, the astral plane for the Feywild could be reached, but that is no longer the case. Good morning.
Money? I have some information for you whenever you're free.
Of course, I can step away.
As long as I'm not intruding.
Oh.
Actually, wonderful. He's right here, so I can share it to both of you and save time.
I see.
So,
excuse me.
there is some information that he requested. So I might as well share it to both of you.
Of course.
Especially since there was information I wanted to give you last night as well, and I didn't get a chance. So.
What do you think?
If I can speak to, well, frankly,
Well, I suppose if it's so dire to go to the spirit realm to help them, and I happen to be one of the fools to live in this forsaken realm that will fall apart if that one does, why not? I am absolutely not going in there, however. But I do have a little thought.
I'm gonna go
They know how to get rid of magic, correct?
But I didn't get a chance to tell her.
With Apasia.
rid of hexes?
I mean, in a more general sense.
Asked in regards to Beastkin.
Could he get rid of hexes in some way?
Severely? I don't know if I answered that yet.
I wouldn't know the first thing about it.
Was mostly a curiosity, so it's not of great importance. If it's
I assume there is some of that
I mean,
ability.
I checked my notes, so I have the information. I might as well share it since you're curious.
Are any of them nearby? Are they all in the spirit realm?
More severely, specifically.
Aetherbane?
Yes.
I'm not sure. All I know
If they were, I would have found and killed them.
Wild kin.
I do not like those people.
Animal creatures.
I'm not saying I like them, but
Those are
they could have information. Both sides, for myself and for everyone else here.
From my interactions with them, they are zealots who would sooner die than share even a hint of helpful information to you, despite the fact that it would save their lives. They are very stubborn. If you could positively get information out of them, I would commend you and applaud you immensely. That would be highly impressive.
I have an idea as to how. Not a big fan of it, but I could practice a spell for that. Having some sort of control over mind magic, I try developing some sort of spell to get them to speak. I'm not sure. I don't like it, but could have its use.
Hopefully we can figure something out before turning to the mains, I guess.
And just to cover information that I've said
I suppose not all Aetherbane are quite so set. I've heard from some that there are a few who have turned coat and aided the Kalypsia in the past. But perhaps there are some you could talk to for information in relation to extra removal.
and sickness does, but most prominently it spreads through touch and injury.
We are in another region, correct?
Yeah.
The questions that you asked in your letter, in regards, for example, one was, I believe
I have some thinking to do.
separate. The mana control? Does that
I was readjusting my headset.
Yep. This is strange.
Okay. Going to back away?
Combo with dread. Probably not best idea.
Probably not. Just a bunch of not going
Things
to
as
get
weapons.
near
Oh, hi, Chloe. Oh my goodness.
an elephant with a...
Good job, you didn't yelp in fear.
Well, I didn't know you were right there.
You missed the part where I touched your face.
I don't know. Just grab the sword.
Huh?
What? Okay, she came in from the entrance with. Oh, it actually has the sword.
Okay,
That thing touches me, I'm shooting it.
No, don't shoot it, don't shoot it, don't shoot it. Oh my god, don't shoot it.
You realize it's going to take a lot more than shooting it to actually phase that.
I don't know what that is.
That is an elephant. 20 men go up against one and lose.
Don't. He's friendly. He's friendly. Don't do anything. You just want to say hi. Oh. Well. She does that.
is back here, and yeah, have fun, Toffee.
Is this your animal?
No, that's not mine.
How do you tell it to back off?
Back. I don't know. Toffee probably has it.
I guess it follows commands.
You're such a good boy. A girl. A girl. I don't know. I don't know which. Here you go. I have some small more nuts right here. Here you go.
Ah, that shortcut is interested.
Sorry for you now. Get on! Get on!
I don't want to disturb it. No.
You can get on. Come on.
I think you can take
I am bigger.
You really romanticize it very well.
Well, I only know what I know from what I've been reading.
Hi.
You want to get on?
No, I would like to bite him, but I won't.
Cacti.
Hi, what's up?
Hey. It's a very bad time to be remembering things, but I just remembered that, you know how I went into the mansion and got documents? I don't think I was ever sent anything about these documents.
No, I haven't had the time to write.
Okay. Yeah, I remembered and I wanted to mention it before I forget again, so that it's ingrained in my head that I talked to you about it, and it's also on stream, so now I will never forget. Anyway.
Yeah, I did not write stuff up. I did not forget about it. It is on my list.
You have a better memory than I do. Good job. That's thank you. Have a good time. Where is the VC? There's the VC.
Due to loss of memory from the disease. Thank you. No, I'm not seeing that there are any cases of that occurring.
Nothing. I was worried because there was a crow or raven we found out there on our way to check the shrine that was heavily blackburned. It was dead, but it was there.
Yes, there are creatures that are and can be affected by Blackburn. So, but when it comes to beastkin, they retain their, form. They don't change back. Why just lose the ability to cast magic and, the overall outcome of Blackburn.
Understood. Don't worry because what
I just floating. I don't know what to do.
I'm getting distracted. I don't know where those shrines are. The shrine? These? Well, no, there's nothing over there
Outside.
for now. So I guess we can go to check the shrine
There
now.
are 3 shrines in Hinodae. Which one are you looking for? There is the one that way outside of the gates. And there is one further in the city, and following along the coast there is one, but that is far almost its own town.
I think I'm just gonna ask Mia which one we're using specifically.
She wants to find the one that they're using.
Okay.
Hello, my favorite friend.
Hey. Hi. How are you?
Fine.
Good.
Watching them mingle with the beast.
It's an elephant.
A Dumbo.
I still refuse to think that's a real word.
Elephant?
It is a pretty weird word. I wonder what it means.
I don't know. Oh, is it gonna try to drink the water from the... I think it is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you saw over like this outside, don't anger them. They are freaking terrifying when they are angry.
I don't plan to.
Good. You have a good day then. If you have nothing else to say.
Well, I do not know what to say. I've never been outside of Rivendell, so this is quite new, really, and I'm trying to figure out exactly where it is that I am, considering that I have somewhere to be, but I do not know where it is on a map.
See, I help you? What are you searching for?
I am searching for a few people, but they're not in Hinodae.
He's friendly. Good. Good. You did good.
Yeah, Toffee, I have a good
Yeah,
news.
maybe. Huh? Yeah.
We checked just outside of the city. It will not be the same thing as, the last time you brought another animal into the city and the mother was waiting right outside. Yeah, we checked.
It looks like an adult. Right.
Right.
It's not a little guy. It's a big elephant. Yeah, so it won't be like last time.
Toffee Jr. Oh man.
No, you're making me miss Toffee Jr. Yeah, hello. What? Toffee.
Toffee
Yeah,
Jr.
never mind.
is with her mother.
And then Eric's.
What about
Eric's
Eric's?
Jr.
Who is Eric's Jr.?
There was a big mother.
Excuse me, I gotta go make sure Snow doesn't get herself killed.
Okay.
That's concerning.
Do you know the Bloodshore prison?
The?
Bloodshore prison, that's the term that I found.
I do not.
Well, I'll keep asking other people then.
Alright, have fun.
I hid the closet in my room. Whoopsie daisy. Where did people go? Oh, my eyes, dude. What are they doing? I need to fix my knife not going invisible. I'm gonna turn it off for now. Oops, there we go.
You know the way, right?
Onward.
Hey. Very practical not to have a shadow.
interfere with them? No, probably not. Oh, hello. Hello. What is that? There's another beast on the stairs.
You were here this entire time, Cole.
Thanks for warning.
You know, watch out for bears. I'm sure you've seen them around.
There's a tiger behind us, so make sure.
Why is it not? I mean, my controller stick's getting broken, right? Surely. Oh, Jesus.
bitches.
Okay, yeah, she should be fine then.
Alright, let's finish what we're doing here.
Literally, oh, that was coming from the side.
Guys, over here! Guys! When I can get off of exotic wine behind us.
My controller stick is unable to turn on a certain angle. Or access this menu right now. Why? Unless I go hard, I can't just go do it lightly like on the other one.
What were they?
I'm the wrong person to ask that.
What is it?
Okay, let's just get out of here.
Let's go.
Oh no.
Okay, get out of here now.
Oh shit.
Go, 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 go,
What
go,
the
go,
hell
go,
is
go,
that?
go, go, go.
Okay, alright. Okay. I'll bring up the rear. Let's go. Run. Oh, run, 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 run. You run now. Come on, come on.
Keep moving.
Come. You two need to run. Go.
You do not
What
have
part
the
of
power
run
for these
don't
kinds of things.
You understand? Run. Oh, Tom.
Keep running.
Sir, please.
Keep running.
Shit.
Go, go, keep moving.
Okay, okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guys, 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 guys. Careful, careful.
Go, 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 go!
Not getting any better.
Some of them still there.
But Cedros.
Yeah, right there. Right there's the angle that's fucked.
Come on, move.
Keep going.
I'm gonna have to get a new controller, god damn it, man.
This is my last explosive arrow.
I'll make it count.
Careful. Careful. Oh my god. Oh, rule number 1, don't tell any of the guards.
He's everyone.
Go.
Fucking hell. The bird is going to fly past it and is going to come out over here.
And that way we could get more help. Come on.
This is terrible. This is fucking terrible. Oh my fucking god.
I see the wings.
You okay, by the way?
I got mauled by one of them. I'm okay.
Yeah. Go get checked.
Would you like me to help?
Probably.
Got it.
She got hit by one of the unicorns in the back.
Oh, stabbed. She's mending them as quickly as she can.
If you can.
We gotta go.
It's inside.
It's inside.
I can tell. I know. I saw it.
I'll deal with this. I need to get her to get back up on her feet. Then we can. Right there. Best I can do for the time. Come on. Oh my goodness.
You're fine. Right?
Oh god.
Yeah. I'm okay. That was not a crow.
I should have done.
But I know it sure as hell looked a lot
There it is.
bigger.
It's flying over.
Blackburn bears, tigers,
A
and
black-burned
that thing.
unicorn? Like two of them?
Whatever it was.
Ew, yeah, that.
And this thing? Oh my god.
Apparently. Hi!
Don't go near it.
Oh, it's dead.
Do not touch it.
Is it dead?
Stop moving.
Yeah, it's dead. Okay.
The souls are leaving it, so seems like it's dead.
Excuse me, I must go retrieve my arrow.
No, don't touch
Go.
it!
Oh, wait, yeah, don't.
What's wrong if you touch it? One of them mauled me, is that a problem?
Potentially.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's just to say, fuck it to the arrow.
Okay.
I've left Sprout.
You know, do we know if that big thing was like Blackburn though?
He's so tough yet so
No.
She's over by the storage room. Sprout's with her, looking after her injuries.
Okay.
Where are these
right there.
creatures?
We went to a shrine. And
There's also a very large
there was
horse
Blackburn.
with a singular very large.
Who has treatment for Blackburn?
Hello.
Hello. I got hit by one of the. Was it a unicorn? It was a Kieran, but.
Yeah.
I'm being told they have Blackburn. Is that bad?
Well, let me roll something real quick.
Okay. I got healed, but I don't know if that does anything to whatever the fuck that is. I rolled twice, I think.
Healed.
But
The wound is healed, and you won't notice this yet. But at some point, maybe about half an hour's time, we'll feel something slightly off.
okay, how off? How
I'll come to you later, though.
Are you certain you're alright? I mean, I healed you, but I don't know if you got Blackburn from that unicorn?
I don't know.
Mia!
What?
Can you check over Chloe? They got
Apologies, few people in my ear. Out of character, you do have it, but you do not feel anything yet. I will come to you later.
Alright, I'll wait then.
Sato, would you have a better idea?
Yeah.
What?
One of the creatures with Blackburn attacked you, yeah?
Yeah. Couple.
Any injuries?
I got
mended their wounds.
mauled by one of the horns. They healed it, so I'm fine.
So it was an open gun.
I said I couldn't see it, it was in my back.
No. All who has potential treatment for Blackburn. Masato.
The only treatment we have for Blackburn right now is not as effective as it should be. Hopefully, once tomorrow.
Johatsu attacked my crow outside. Heard crows may have Blackburn.
Shit.
And now
Need to
you
direct
know
anyone
why we
who
never
has
travel outside
sustained
town
any
in a
sort of injury
situation
by
like this alone.
creature with Blackburn
To
to
be rather
the gym
candid, I had
water.
attempted to discourage
That
anyone
includes
going
you.
to the shrine in general, but I've...
They find them.
If people want Blackburn on you.
Blackburn this, Blackburn that. Who gives a shit? Oh, you can go somewhere there? Oh, I see. That is not where I was. There we go. I made the mistake of following someone. missed it. There were a bunch of creatures outside that attacked us. I got hit by like one or two. I got healed.
Are they still there now?
No, they've mostly died. Or run off.
Mostly?
Yes. Others have run off, those who haven't died. The only thing of note that I could tell is that they kept mentioning Blackburn. Good job. Yeah, I don't know where Blackburn is, but it's probably fine. I mean, if I had something bad with me, I'd know, right? We're being watched. Oh no. Well, yeah, okay.
Notice that I'm here.
No, no one really notices that you're there. That's because you're cheating. You're cheating.
At least it was a few thousand years ago.
You have an innate buff.
It used to be that a shade couldn't go sneaking around anywhere without someone noticing, unless they were staying to the darkness. And now I can walk up to someone and they just don't even notice.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I got called a shade by a shadow by someone because they didn't realize that I was a shade.
Really?
While I was very obviously moving around.
Who did that?
Large person with teeth along the entire torso.
Fish-like?
Yes.
Heavy footsteps? I know what it is. Alright, noted. Alright, I suppose we're jumping off. That could be really bad. It's hard rock. Can you? I don't want to make you go solid if you don't want to. It'll be fine. Actually, this is slightly better. I won't become a pancake, dear God. Found it. How strong do you think that foundation is?
Not at all.
Do you think it'll break my fall?
No.
You don't believe in us. It's your goddess saying skill issue.
I don't believe Lysa
Oh.
would ever say skill issue.
How about this one? Close enough I could descend on it.
It's on a slant, you might slip.
Yeah, but if I slip, at least it'll be closer, right? Alright. Okay. Alright. Let me... Ugh. God damn. Anyway.
You know, if you just kept walking, you could have...
I'm trying to see what roofs I can climb on. If I'm not gonna be in Rivendell, right, I might as well learn the roof layout of other places. What else am I gonna do? Walk on the ground all day and do nothing? God, no. I need something. I need action of some kind.
Action is fine. Jumping around on rooftops is fine.
Why? Yeah. Oh, I thought I said isn't fine. Okay, never mind.
You just have to make sure to take precautions when you are falling, like keeping an eye on how far you fall.
Which is why I went around.
I feel as though if I hadn't spoken, I would have jumped anyway.
They're very girthy. Chop girths, even. They're not chopsticks, they're chop chodes.
They might have been brushes, actually. They look like to me a paintbrush.
Oh. Whatever they are, they're thick with 3 C's. Hello again.
Did you get yourself checked out?
I got healed earlier, I already told you.
Being healed of your injuries does not mean you are being healed of Blackburn.
What does he even do?
Attacks your mana pool directly. It's essentially like a plague, but for monsters.
Go get checked out. Now.
I'm sure if it was affecting me, I'd know by now.
Check it out anyway. Unless you don't want to be able to, you know, conceal yourself when you want to hide.
It's been, what, 20 minutes? I'll be fine.
It'll definitely affect you tomorrow if it has. I hope for your sake it didn't affect you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I believe I might have passed by some infected people earlier. Could we possibly go check me out?
How would it affect you?
I still use mana.
Okay, fine. We can get you checked out. Do you know where it is? I don't. Well. What the? Never mind, they look fine. It was a blur. They looked really weird for a second. Huh?
I didn't see any.
I saw someone. I've seen things. I think maybe I wasn't supposed to see them.
Possibly.
They looked really weird. It was like... There's no other way to say this. They look like Gollum. They looked like Gollum. What? Were
they possessing a ring, perchance?
I don't know. They sure looked like they were, though. Yeah, slunched over, fucking running. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna run. Yeah, you can catch up.
Well, should anything untoward's happen, I believe she would be quite good at it.
You look at things.
Here, would like to get checked out.
As would Chloe.
I'm fine.
Nope. I shall not get checked out until you also get checked out alongside me.
Minor scuffle near the gates. A few
We
people
need to
potentially.
get the people. We need to wait for the people.
You're the one who wants to get checked out, not me.
I want you to get checked out so I don't get assigned a brand new caster in a few days.
I'll be fine.
Your mana pool might not be.
I
When do you
know
use
by
your
now.
magic? Some people are asymptomatic when it comes to being ill. You might be one of those cases.
It's up to the city to decide, I suppose. My inclination from conversations yesterday is that those who are so affected are not welcome to operate freely.
Well, if you want to get checked out, you can stay. I am going up the stairs.
I don't think I'm ready to face a feral Blackburn elephant.
Oh, you don't want to get checked out, okay? Oh my god, I'll be fine.
You should get checked out.
To me.
You treated me, you'd know.
I do not know this mysterious Blackburn, so I would not know a way to ail it.
See.
And if magic does not get rid of it, then clearly getting yourself checked over to make certain that you do not have it is probably the best.
I'll be fine.
I'm sorry for her. I think
You're just trying to be stupid, but she's too far away to hear.
I'm not being stupid.
You are being stupid.
I'm being careful because I do not trust them.
You trust me, don't you?
I trust you, but that doesn't mean that I trust what you trust.
I don't know what to trust yet. Well, inside you. For the moment.
Did you hear anything about that ritual thing going on?
No, I haven't really heard much of anything. I've been meditating.
There's some ritual, something about spirits in the spirit realm and going there because the Aetherbane are over there doing things. I don't know.
Okay, well, if you don't know, maybe we could go talk to people to find out.
I already tried to talk to people to find out. It just, I don't understand it, really.
Well, maybe my input could help clarify some things.
Are you just looking for another excuse for me to go over there and get checked out?
I am also very curious of what people need to do in the spirit realm specifically.
Apparently the Aetherbane is there trying to make it collapse. So they want to get rid of it. Or them.
Okay, well, isn't that something we should be wanting to know more about?
Yeah, I learned what I could.
You okay? Don't tell me.
No, I'm fine.
Did fear see to you?
Bad timing. Yikes. Chloe. It's about now. It's about now, Chloe. You feel a warm numbness around where the wound was, which is just a little odd, because you've been healed. Secondly, should you ever try and generate the mana or cast a spell or anything of that sort, you'll notice you have significant difficulty in actually getting the spell off.
Lovely.
Additionally, should it be checked, a small black vein is taking the place where the wound was.
Great.
Hey, Tickle. Sorry, quick question. How long ago was Blackburn started again? I always forget. I don't know if I've...
The fucking timing.
Yeah, in general.
It's been a while now, because I think it was before the Kalypsia was around. Because they had
Okay, but
something
this bitch
for it
has
already.
been... This bitch has been asleep for 2,000 years.
Probably definitely not that long.
Fun! I don't know what the fuck this is. Thank you.
Yeah. Cool.
Just quickly as well, would Blackburn be present in Solasta?
I don't believe it's present in Solasta, or at least not that in the it'd be very recent if it is.
Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't know. Cool. Beyond what I've been told. Cool, thank you. Good to get started. Shit, are you okay?
Yeah. I didn't get checked out, no.
She refuses to go get checked out because she believes that she doesn't need to.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
You were just... You were stabbed by a unicorn?
I guess if that's what it's called, yeah.
You failed to bring that to my attention.
I told you I got injured, right?
I thought you meant a scratch or something, and I didn't think it mattered since you said that you were healed perfectly fine.
Well, yeah, it was like one or two around the same spot.
How deep was the wound?
I don't know, I couldn't see behind my back.
You said the one we spoke to before, that was the one who healed you, yes?
Snow, yeah.
Let's go speak with her. If it got into your blood, then that's not going to be good.
Christ.
Let me see.
Okay, sure, I guess. I mean, it's...
Listen, if those
right around
creatures
here
got
on the
Blackburn,
shoulder.
that spreads through injury and touch. According to what the alchemist was saying.
Right around here. Is there anything?
You could be afflicted.
It feels weird, but...
Get anywhere near my decay spell, and you are infected. I will worsen you, and it could be lethal.
Fira. You see what's done.
That is a vein you did not have before.
That's... Oh, this is where I got stabbed, so it's probably just like... I don't know... bruise?
A vein is not a bruise. A bruise is a burst blood vessel.
Well, maybe the vein's about to burst.
That's not how it works. I can't... I'm gonna find Snow and the alchemists, or Try to find someone, okay? Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
You're just gonna bother me for no reason.
If you're afflicted with Blackburn, that's not a good thing.
You know if that vein is what it is?
When I was in Thalasta, I was a healer working with the Church of Itris. I've never seen something like that before. My only guess is it'd be too much of a coincidence to be anything else. I'm gonna go find Snow, or Asado, or somebody. Maybe we've got some of the cure on standby, the half cure. I'll be back, just sit tight.
Alright. For God's sake, what's going on? There we go. God. For God's sake. What is going on?
You're ill. They said it had something to do with mana.
It's a new spell, it's probably what it is, and I'll be fine.
I've yet to see you mess up that spell. Until now.
Toffee?
No shoot. No shoot. Friendly. I saved it.
Not afflicted with Blackburn?
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. He kind of got attacked by a bigger one, and now he's like, his wing is broken. I don't know what to do.
I don't know much about it, but from Blackburn's aggression, mana drain.
He got aggressive.
Is something the matter?
Can I ask you to get me a bandage, please?
Bandage from in there?
From anywhere. I don't care.
Alright, I'll be back.
Please.
Ow, that hurt. I'm fine. I'm fine. No, I'm looking for some shop that sells bandages. Also, I've not been checked out yet.
Understood. Yeah, you would actually. Funnily enough, you would note. Well, there is definitely bandages and medical equipment to be purchased here. You notice a lot of it seems to be one, either sold out, or two. You would notice, if you ask around some of the merchants, that one merchant has been kind of buying up a lot of it recently.
Do none of them have any?
There's definitely some, and you can definitely acquire some.
Can I steal one?
But a lot of them... Oh, absolutely, you can steal one. Okay. I'm gonna roll, though.
Okay, because I don't want a bandage, so I'm gonna get you one.
Alright. Yeah. We'll say, if you're fine with a roll.
Yes.
With a 17, you manage to divert their attention and swipe a single bandage. Or bandage roll, rather.
Let's go. Alright, I've still not been checked out, by the way.
I know. They know that who you are, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that over there. No? Okay. Well, that's fine.
I need to stop putting frogs in my lunch.
Yeah, you sound way better now.
Roll of bandages.
Thanks. You will see a purple mark on his cheek.
Were you with the group?
Outside? Yeah. If you're asking me to get checked out, I refuse.
You refuse to get checked.
I refuse to, because I'm fine.
I'm not going to be touching you or anything. I'm simply going to be looking over you with these goggles.
Also, we won't announce it publicly.
I am fine. I will be fine.
Well, if you start to feel any symptoms or anything, if you happen to, we have medication that at least delays it. So, if you start feeling strange or anything like that, please.
I'm fine. I should find my shade.
Right, yeah. Are like any more needed for the battery?
I'm floating.
After all, she's going out alone, but she's a seasoned warrior.
Seasoned warrior or not, this is a disease that will spread so easily. She needs assistance just like this entire city does.
I think she's just trying to safeguard it. Make it accessible. But I've not normally seen her this fired up or indirectly angry. Perhaps someone should speak with her.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
I think I should go check on her.
I'm fine.
I will...
Actual fine or pretending to be fine.
I'm fine. I was even able to do my job properly. That's how fine I am.
That being?
Someone needed a roll of bandages. I acquired them a roll of bandages.
I've learned that Blackburn is transmitted through touch. You might want to avoid touching people or giving them things until we can find a way to cure you.
I'm fine. I don't need a cure. Jesus Christ.
No, the one flying.
I'm being pestered by my shade. Don't worry.
She was one that went, and I think she wanted to be checked, so.
Come on.
If you don't get it fixed, I hope you didn't like using your magic.
What?
I want to talk to others about the ritual. Come with me.
I'm looking for your friends. I need to at least double check. Are you sure you don't want to be checked?
I'm 100% sure.
Okay.
How are you so worried? I'm sure it's nothing. It's just a vein.
It's my very being to be concerned with your well-being. You and I are connected. We are two halves of a whole. If one of us is gone, then...
It's fine.
Actually, do you have a shade, miss?
Me? Yeah.
I would like.
I was always too much of a bleeding heart. I'm gonna go stuff my face. You wanna join?
Sure.
What about you guys?
They're all
well.
It is an
But you
important.
don't
That's how you want to talk to people.
I once saw recruits eat an entire fistful of wasabi as a dare.
You have Blackburn.
Well, luckily she came late, so
I'm
she doesn't.
fine.
You have Blackburn. It's not a maybe now. It's a definitive.
Alright. Never got a patch because... Unless you were really good.
Did she tell you?
Denying facts is only gonna cause you to become more sick, become violent, lose your ability to cast magic.
And I was always told that my bleeding heart would hurt.
Will this get you to get off my back if I drink it?
Myself, yes. I would appreciate you not infecting the rest of the city.
I suppose, sure. Let me drink in my corner. I'm not taking this mask off in front of people. There. Done.
Thank you. Hopefully we'll have a lovely resolve to this whole snafu, so things are dealt with permanently.
What exactly is
Well,
being worked on at the moment? What's being worked on at the moment to resolve this?
Well, from my understanding, some of your group have ideas on possibly ingredients for us to utilize that would produce a cure. We've had some success, but it isn't a cure. It's basically what we have now, the medicine that delays things. We're missing some ingredient or something. They, some of them seem to have an idea what it might be, what our missing piece is. Some sort of meta-infused plant. So. I
see.
But we don't have that here.
I was told I have Blackburn, and I was given a potion by her.
Like I said, I need to go find this defective one, and then.
I don't know about the potion.
Yeah. So the potion, if you take it, will stop the spread of it.
Okay.
And if you're hurting it anywhere, it won't hurt anymore. But you still have it. It's just not spreading anymore.
Okay. Alright, because I have a venom back. I'm on my back then.
Okay.
I called the undead.
Okay, hello.
You commune with the gods.
What?
Happy?
What?
Happy?
No, not yet. But I will be once I find out how to help you permanently.
So if I was to have it, that doesn't even help me permanently.
Delays it, but it does not help you permanently.
Chloe as well.
What? Are you telling on people?
to Mia. Mia gathering for that.
Who is she again?
She has the blue hat.
Big hat. The one that just passed.
Yes.
Right. Thank you. Stay safe.
Well, there's another reason to avoid you, I guess.
You rest with them, and I will go speak with Mia.
Anna's been infected as well.
Oh, lovely. I mean, I still don't know if I truly was. I don't think I was, but...
Did you get checked out?
No.
So you don't actually know if you are infected or not?
I am decently confident that I am not.
Alchemist was looking at you, yes.
The lady with the goggles.
Yes.
Yeah, she gave a potion to Fira to give to me, and I drank it because otherwise she wouldn't get off my back.
Have to wait for Johan. Need lantern for that. No. Need to wait. Johan needs Rick. Needs grow crystal.
I have the potion. I'm going to hand it over to him the second we get back to the Kalypsia.
Why didn't you just take the test then? Didn't have anything to lose, did you?
Didn't want to. I don't trust it. Or many people here.
That's fair.
I know that I don't give off much reason to trust me either, that's why.
Ironically, I'm surprised as many people trust me as much as they do.
You'd think, huh?
Especially one who's no longer hiding the fact that he was once a pirate captain.
Everyone has secrets.
Everyone has a mask they put on in front of others. Some literal, some figurative.
Yeah, I was looking forward to running away.
I was considering hijacking the Kalypsia for myself.
Not a very discreet ship, is it?
It is not, however, I don't think a single person in Tortuga would oppose me if I came flying over.
Do any of you know what the Bloodshore prison is?
Can't say I've heard of it though. Anything that ends with prison in the name, I try to very hard to stay out of.
It's a shame.
Hello to all of you. I'm going to be making the rounds with this.
Goodbye.
We have now acquired a number of people who have the affliction, who are suffering from Blackburn, and this will worsen. It becomes increasingly time-sensitive that we perform the ritual and send our party to the spirit realm as quickly as possible. I intend to make arrangements for it to happen tomorrow, first thing. Please meet here. Additionally, it is imperative that we not have any other worsening conditions. Please do not leave the city or engage with creatures of Blackburn unless absolutely necessary. I am not at this point.
I was just going to say, at some point I'll have to return to the Kalypsia to give this potion to Johann so he can convert it into something that would be usable to treat Aina.
Of course. I think Johann may well be in the city, but I'm uncertain.
Worst case, I can
Aina?
venture outside.
I didn't catch what you said.
Cannot help with ritual then.
I believe it should still be possible for those who have the sickness to participate, but it will diminish their contributions. Whether you wish to or not is up to you, of course. I also don't know whether it will have any adverse impacts on However, I'm also making this clear. From the rough numbers I've been running in my head, think it should be possible to open this gateway. That is more doable. However, the amount of time that the party spends on the other side is a variable that cannot be controlled particularly well. There is a not insignificant chance that with the hindrances we now have, I don't know how long the ritual can be maintained. I'm going to make whatever preparations I can, but any who go across should contemplate that this might be a one-way trip.
You guys are funny.
Accommodations I can, but I simply want everyone who is participating to have all of the information that I do. Excuse me. Does anyone have any questions?
I don't.
My sword. My sword here. Powder takes too long. Need backup. Need something if do not have time to reload. Impossible. You like that too much.
Hello.
Hey, Star.
I have a question about Blackburn. Does it have potential secondary effects considering the mana suppression hex?
Outside of knowing that it was Aetherbane spreading it, do we know who made this?
It shouldn't, no.
Okay. Wanted to check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hazard a guess it's Aetherbane who made it. They're the ones who's making the storms. Though.
Hi, Sky. Hello, Nat.
Where's Ethan? I could find him. Hmm.
You want me to fetch him for you?
If we find out who made this Blackburn, I want to know.
You plan on enacting revenge?
On him, his family, his family's family.
Why?
Make myself feel better. As I've said time and time again, no one harms my family. Whatever you do to mine, you get tenfold.
I suppose.
Yes. You at the very least need something. Salve or balm, potion. Dealer's choice, I suppose. Because if you got sick and something happened to you, your sister would never let us hear the end of it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think there's a lot of things that my sister wouldn't let me hear the end of by now. This would just add on to that.
Oh, she means well. She wants to make sure you're fine, you're not gonna get yourself hurt. Believe me, whatever she said, I've heard her tell me the same. In a more anal way, however, but it's still the same.
Yeah.
That's true. This time around, it would be your turn.
Sure. If I see her again.
When? Not if.
Right. When? Still feels like forever. Can't help it.
Always does.
You need to practice making those ears stand up more. They betray your emotions instantly, you know? Lets people know when you're weak. Don't do that.
Suppose I can take that much advice from you.
I'm not entirely useless. Do you have any idea where she could be?
We're still trying to figure out that information. We have a bunch of potentials, nothing concrete.
Do the potentials have something in common?
They do.
What is it?
A person.
Okay.
A noble.
Of course.
If I had to have it,
News I need to share. So, I'm not sure how it will work in regards to them, but as you're obviously now aware, Blackburn is contagious with touch and wounds, but the medicine does prevent that. Temporarily. So, needing to rush around and check everybody, I did fail to pass that information on, but yes, you won't be infectious if you do have it, and you do take the medicine, at least temporarily, until it does wear off. Hopefully we'll have a cure before that happens, from what I'm understanding.
Hopefully
If
so.
not, then hopefully we can get more supplies for more. Yeah, like I said, I'm unsure how in regards to shades the whole contact thing works. Unless they're, when they're non-physical, I'm not sure how it would even work. I haven't really
The creatures went through
tested with shades.
Same. Will not experiment.
Depending on how she got it.
Yeah, I'm
it
not
could either
obviously
be
going to,
the passing through of said infected creature, or it could have been me blocking a bite from the griffin.
That's probably what did it. Since in that way, I'm assuming she took the form of a weapon or something and thus became able to come in contact with things. So.
That makes sense.
So. It's obviously just a theory, but I'm sure she's fine when non-physical, but, just continue to be careful.
Another instance of me
Yes,
using my shield.
Because, we have, no way currently of testing if, such things happen. And I doubt anybody would want to, so. Somebody wants to stand there and have the shade walk through them and then see if they have Blackburn. But that's it.
I'm
Low
good.
likelihood.
I'd be willing to test.
It is up to them. I am not one for forcing people into experiments. I'm not a mad doctor. But otherwise, that's general information, so pass it around if you wish. Or if anybody has concerns, as long as they've had the medicine, they're not infectious for a time. And now my wandering continues, so best of luck.
Thank you.
Let me guess, the noble's an elf.
I don't know.
I'd be willing to bet on it.
Be cautious of the people entering the city currently. There were animal creatures on the outside, attacked us. I was not hit, so I do not have the disease, but there's a chance that some of them might.
Yeah, we fought some of them.
Great.
What's more important is, what do you think is going on with her right now?
How do I even answer that?
Here's that.
Right. I mean, can you blame me?
No. I'm just curious, because having theories leads to ideas as to where to look and what to search for, and you know.
What do we know so far? Know that
She's being forced to fight in a fight pit.
Okay, slave type shit.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like Evander. At least, somewhat. It was the kind of thing he was into. He'd always use us in... It's like a freak show, you know? That's how we were to him.
Signed up to fight in the fight pits. From what we have gathered, there's a decent chance of her fighting at the next fight pit, whenever that is. The location is not disclosed until it is decided, and from what I understand, it hasn't been decided yet. There was a slaver, though he'd have you believe he was an exotic pet salesman.
They all do. They all fucking do.
Though he's on the list as well.
What's his name?
I don't know his name. I vaguely remember the guild he said he worked for. But regardless of the shimmering nothing, he's on the list, especially if he doesn't deliver. Or his information turns out to be false. Believe me, it's going to take someone on their level to deal with them.
It's a slaver.
First time. It's not the first time I've dealt with a slaver. And it for damn sure won't be the last.
He's a noble, he's rich, he's got things up his sleeve.
Though, unfortunately, as much as I would like to drive a sword through him, he's not mine. And I won't make that call for someone else. That is entirely up to myth and fable.
Well, I'm sure in time we'll decide.
You want some advice? Feels good in the moment. Doesn't fix what's broken.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
And once you make that decision, there's no taking it back.
Yeah, you weren't the first person to tell me that.
Sure, people can... Yes, but there are people who can tell you that, sure. Whether or not they've actually experienced it for themselves is probably something they haven't done. They don't know the feeling. Do you know what happens when you take someone else's life?
I've done it before, haven't I?
Sure, but have you paid attention? Or did you push it to the back of your mind and try not to think about it? Which is fine, we do what we have to do to cope. But to answer my own question, nothing. You can drive a blade through someone's heart, and you can see the exact moment they cease to be who they are and become a shell of what they were. When you look someone in the eye that you hate so much that you pay a price that you can never get a return on.
In that moment, you are the judge, the jury, and the executioner. Easy way to put it.
And no one but you, that person, and your God, assuming you worship one, will know what you did.
So what are you guys trying to say to me then?
whatever decision you come to, make damn sure you're ready to pay that price. I'm not going to tell you you shouldn't do it. If you feel like that is what do you want to do, I will support you. Hell, I'll roll out a red carpet.
I mean, if you ask me, I'd say just do it, you know.
But that decision is only yours to make.
It's not like I ever wanted to make that choice.
No.
But I feel like I don't have any.
Oh, you do. You absolutely do. What do you want to be? Do you aspire to be Do you aspire to be a hero? Do you aspire to be someone like Ethan?
Other than your very capable skill set for the Kalypsia,
I just... Maybe. But I just want to be free.
That's cute.
You mean...
You don't have to be so noisy. Yeah.
Please tell me that's not afflicted too.
That is your choice to make. Regardless,
No, you're fine.
and given what this person has done to you, I don't think anyone would blame you if you did. But if they do, they don't understand. They don't know the things that drive people to do the things that they've done. A lot of the things I've done out of survival. I've done what I needed to protect Aina and
Don't bite anybody.
And for the longest time, it was just the two of us.
I'm not treating another bite one because of you.
Yeah. But regardless of who's there when it happens, of what people say,
Yeah, that's why you don't play so rough.
when it comes down and you're face to face with this man who has tortured you and your sister for so long, only you will have that choice of whether or not you want to pay that price. But no, whatever choice it is, whether you pay that price or not, I'll stand behind it.
I have seen the light. I have seen the light from. I now see what you see. It was what I thought. It was doing that, but walking.
Wasn't there mention of an inn somewhere here?
I believe so. I think I saw signs either back up that way or... This place is borderline maze for me.
You know, I really wish I could tell what the hell you were looking at me with behind that
ask.
No. No, you wouldn't.
She may not seem like it, but she's good people. I'm sure she just like people that hate her.
I'm just used to it. I don't like it or dislike it. I know what I do and I know what I did, and I stand by the things I've done, regardless if it's good or bad, because to me, it helped.
That's all that we can do. And those who are generally of quote-unquote higher standing will judge you for the things you've done. But they don't have the right. They never do. Which is why I normally make fun of all the nobles I come in contact with. Or embarrass them in some way. Though her methods are a little more...
direct.
Direct. To see... if the noble's dumb enough to strike me, then I have every right to defend myself. No matter where you go. Generally, the law always says something about defending yourself. So if they always throw the first punch, and I'm the one defending myself, and the scuffle escalates because of a noble's wounded pride, then that's one less noble in the world, and who am I to cry over something that's already done? As I've droned on before, these nobles will cry about helping people. They'll put on a show, feeding the poor. Do they ever actually mean it when they're in a position of power to where they could consistently feed the poor? No, they line their own pockets every time. It's just to appease people who are too stupid to actually see what they're doing, or to people who don't care enough, even though they say they do. They turn a blind eye to the suffering of the less fortunate, while the nobles
They thrive in it.
That's why I've never been a fan of nobles myself, because where I came from, the nobles didn't do anything. And no matter where I went from then on, all the nobles ever did was spit on the poor and the weak, while they sat in their gilded castles. It's primarily why I stole from them.
That's why I killed him.
See,
why I told you that you'll never be free. Because whether it is literally or figuratively, when you kill a noble, you will be on the run. Doesn't matter how far you go. It doesn't matter how you try to get away. They will try to find you. And on top of that, you will remember that first kill. The one with intent. It doesn't matter if you killed before, because that one is the one that matters in there. And that never leaves you. The way you held the blade, the way it felt. Get through the skin. And if you hit the heart, the way it thumped and thumped and thumped until silence.
Lazy Eye Jack. Tortuga. Around midnight in a bar. Aina was getting a book. I was my usual self at the tavern. I said some things that Lazy Eye didn't like. So he thought he'd try to make an example of me. A rather nasty bar fight ensued, and I was losing. The man was at least twice my size. Wide, at least. Much more stronger than I thought he would have been. I was on the tavern counter while he throttled me. I could feel my... well... you know how it is when you can't breathe. I grabbed the closest thing I could, and I hit him with it. To my surprise, the bottle shattered, and it didn't faze him. And all I had left was half of a broken bottle in my hand. So I used it. And I didn't stop until he stopped. Did I enjoy it? Yes. I mean, the man kicked my ass. Damn near painted the entire room with my blood. So yeah, I enjoyed it because I had won. I had taken on a very large man, and I was the last one standing. Do I still replay those moments in my head? Every single night. I remember the look on his face. I remember the light leaving his eyes. It is not a... it's not a decision to be made lightly, or scoffed at, or whatever else. It is a decision that will fundamentally change who you are. From that point forward. And it's one that will follow you for just as long. Which is why I asked if you were wanting to be someone akin to Ethan. Because when you do such a thing, word will eventually get around, especially if it's a noble. And it will make your life hard. But that's enough lecturing.
Where am I?
Yeah, I get you.
Yes, you were wanting an inn. Yes.
Okay. So where's this inn?
I suppose that's a good question. I should at least get some rest before making the trek back to the ship. Oh, there's Ethan. We could probably ask him.
What?
Nothing.
Oh. Oh. There they go.
Are you not going with them?
Why would I?
Don't you want to go to the inn?
And sleep on a roof?
Wolf to me now.
A terrifying dragonkin. That's what I am.
I suppose.
Wolf and wearing the attire of one such would be a wolf.
That's good.
The entire one.
You truly are.
I'll be talking to the fish fella later.
Why's that?
Your shadow.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go get some rest. I have to make a trek back to the Kalypsia.
He was so afraid.
Yeah,
Right.
likewise.
Come on, you hero.
Yeah.
Right.
Hero.
Aina. Aina.
Would you like to kneel? She kneeled like an arrow.
I will help you. No matter what.
He's also newming like an arrow.
And I will
We've got places to be.
save you and
You, my friend, are bold.
For what?
I have been told that you have disrespected a very close friend of mine yesterday, and I am not quite fine with that.
In my defense, it is difficult for me to describe the differences in your language between darkness that is cast by a distant object by the sun. I do not know whether or not something is a shade or a shadow until it starts speaking to me.
Or until it starts moving on its own.
I mean, it also could have been a bird. I assumed it was a bird's shadow until I saw it speaking to me.
I just wish to talk to let you know that should that happen again, we'll be meeting again. Perhaps not on good terms.
Okay.
Thank you. I will restrain myself for
Which is
tonight.
confusing to me. I do not know why you use two different words to describe objects that look so similar.
Do not call her an object.
What is the difference between them? Your language is super confused. Why do you not just use less words? Less words, more meaning. In my language, we usually just use interchangeable terms. I do not... Are there other terms I should be using besides those two? Is there a third one? Is there a fourth one? Do you have one that doesn't sound anything like shadow that I could use?
You would be disrespecting me. The original term was shade. Shades existed before shadows did. A shadow is a shade that has unfortunately devolved.
I do not particularly care about your history, I just want to know the correct terminology.
You, sir, are going to respect that person immediately, and you are going to learn the ways of speaking to them and addressing them. Is that understood?
No, this is not my master.
I don't care if it's not your master. That doesn't matter here. It is pure respect.
Why should I respect it? Or
it?
Her? Is it a her?
It.
I do not know its gender.
It.
It is the word that is used in common to describe something that is gender neutral, yes?
No,
I'm still learning your language.
Absolutely not. It is not. You.
I have been referred to as an it repeatedly.
And you shouldn't be. However, that doesn't mean that she should be referred as such. Should I catch you one more time disrespecting in the slightest her history and the terminology to use as to not disrespect her, you will find an arrow in your chest before you know it. Anything else, you might still be learning the language. However, this, my friend, if I can learn, you can learn. Capiche?
Then teach me. I'm actively asking to be taught.
We have been. We said a shade is something that moves, that is a
word for
line.
something?
Something that is gender neutral would be a they. How do you not know that? Even I have not been to a school and I know that.
Wait, why do you use they in that way? Your language is incredibly confusing.
We need to leave before I shoot him.
Hold on, I have another question. How do I know if it is a shade other than it speaking to me? Clearly this issue stems from the fact that I did not immediately recognize that fact. I would like to be able to recognize it in the future so I do not continue causing this issue.
It's taking every fiber of my being
obvious indicators for
not
me?
to move.
Listen, this is probably one of the first shades I have ever spoken to.
Me too.
We do not usually have them where I am from. So it is difficult for me to tell.
Yes, you do.
Well, not where I grew up. I am certainly down there where I specifically grew up.
Yes, there are.
Denny.
Yes, there are.
Okay, well,
Every
I
shadow.
actually meet any of them.
Every single shadow that exists was once a shade.
disturbing.
It existed before shadows did. Because shadows are the result of casters torturing, enslaving, and destroying us. We became shadows for our own protection. So many of my kind have died because of yours. And if you dare to disrespect me again, I will show you the wrath of a shadow.
Is there like a book I can read on this? They seem very touchy about this.
From this point forward, if you wish to find a book on this, that is for you to do the work to find the book that you are searching for. It is not our job.
If it's such a big deal, why is it not made more widely spread? I feel like this is important information.
Indeed. And it's a shame that it's not. However, effort is where it matters. If you wish to respect her, which you should go to a library and find the book that you need.
Is this more hidden knowledge, or is it something I could be able to easily find in a library? I did not care until they mentioned the whole torture thing. That seems like important information to know, and I am quite distressed by this.
Go to a library.
Okay. Do you have any pointers personally for me to begin learning? I wish to actively learn about this.
Not particularly.
Okay. Any keywords? As I asked earlier, I was wondering if there are any more terminology besides shade. And the other one I'm not going to say because last time I said it, I got yelled at.
You're already learning. Look for books on shades and see what you find.
Is it rude to call something a shade that is not a shade, or is it still acceptable to refer to things as shades? I'm trying very carefully to say the correct things, because clearly this is a hot topic.
That is not for me to say. And I believe that she is not willing to speak for now. So, for now, all I can say is go find a book, read, and don't slip up.
This is why I prefer culture in Altreus. We do not have such horrible history.
I need to shoot something. That feels better. Oh, God. Idiots. Idiots, idiots, idiots.
Wow.
I have the horse, and I love the horse for one particular reason. Let me get my horse out.
Oh, wait.
I love dearly the horse.
Get your
because,
haunts.
You see,
Where is it?
its lips move when I speak.
It's bad. Oh.
My
Are
audio.
you
fucked
Mr.
me
Ed?
Oh no.
What?
Ah, I can see now.
Am I here? I am here. Yeah, my lips move when I speak. They become completely.
Loading.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
it's
Mr.
lovely.
Ed.
I love it so much.
I don't know how to feel about that. On
Yeah,
one
I know
hand,
what you
the
mean. It's
Visemes-
weird, isn't it?
The Visemes are very
the
good.
are good. Exactly.
The other hand is too good.
Why are you looking like this?
Yeah, I know.
This is my Rosewood DM model.
I love it. It's so stupid. Do we want to go inside? Just
Do push-ups right now.
better in there?
Oh yeah, we
Huh?
Do push-ups right now.
You can't make me.
Whoa.
This is my metagaming face.
Oh, okay. Sorry, ma'am.
God, I was
Yeah, that's
literally
what I
looking
thought.
for you. I was like, oh, there she is. I'm gonna go give her a roll. And then you start to move over, and you're like, yeah, I feel fine. I'm like, ooh,
It's like, how are you? I'm fine. No. I just yelled at I don't know what his name is, big fish guy with the teeth all over.
Oh yeah, Lays.
I yelled at him with Fira, because he called her a shadow last week. And she was having none of it. Because she's like, you're gonna respect her, even if it's the last fucking thing you do, motherfucker. You know, it's completely unreasonable. Because you didn't know.
They are shadows, though.
You're dead.
I'm saying. I dodged.
I mean, I agree with you.
That was fun. Today was fun. I got to talk to. I want to talk to Myth more. Because Myth and Chloe are surprisingly similar.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool. That's a good RP like friendship and character development could come from that. Methinks.
Yeah.
Just knowing about.
Because they were talking about like killing the noble who's fucking with Fable, right? And it was in the presence of both Chloe and Nyx. So they were both like, make sure that's what you want to do. You'll remember that kill the rest of your life. Be sure of it. You'll remember.
Armor and a sword? Yeah. Horse.
Horse.
I feel like horse
Is that cookies and cream? Is that what did that?
That is, yeah, where is cookies and cream? Give me cookies and cream. I love her so much and I wanna...
Put wafer.
We gotta put the horse down.
What?
Put wafer. I wanna see the main. Oh my god, it moves so well. What the fuck?
I know, right? I know. It's pettable. It is extremely pettable.
I was so sad when I learned that I was allergic to horses, dude. I was so devastated. I was so fucking sad.
What happened to the horses?
I'm allergic. I'm allergic to them. I learned that I was allergic to them.
Oh, I used to actually ride horses. I had an accident on my right knee and I no longer could ride
remember
horses.
you told me that, yeah.
Yeah. It was my actual passion. Like, I was literally planning my life to eventually become a horse rider, and 2014. How
We went to
fucking
what's it called? Like a class outing to
The sword
Riders
is too
Lodge
big.
in Malaysia, which is like this place where there's a bunch of horses.
Great sword.
And
In this mode, it is perfect for
the white
this.
one that I got, I named Tipex.
The other mode, it is way
But
too big.
unfortunately, I got allergic reactions the first day, and then I got a really bad sunburn, so I stayed inside the rest of the trip.
Oh,
It's
damn,
really
that's
depressing.
unfortunate.
I have to do a thing.
The weapons are huge.
I'll be right back. Let me end my stream.
I should do the same. I want to find a lemonade.
for getting you infected.
Damn it.
Give me 1 second, I'm gonna go.
Where is this dummy?
There.
Thank you. What is Vera doing right now? Nothing.
Hi.
Oh, hello. I was just checking on you.
Hi. What's up?
Dude, you
She's dreaming.
yelled.
Yeah, she did. She yelled.
What the hell?
She got so pissed.
Yeah, I mean, me too, girly. I literally, as soon as I was done talking to him, I was like, I need to shoot something, and then I shot a lantern.
Let me.
Why would you do that?
You're so fat.
She chunky.
Why are you so chunky? Do push-ups right now.
Vera yelled. She got
Don't breathe at me.
genuinely angry. I can't believe that she inverts when she breathes. Actually, that's a thought. Is Wolf still in character?
Who?
If not, I want to go be a wolf. I want to go bully him as a mermaid.
I really enjoyed the interaction with Myth when they were in front of the place.
Oh, yeah, I came into that in the middle of it, and I was like, I'm not gonna say shit because this is happening. This is things.
She's talking to people. Yay!
She's talking to people. It's progress.
Legit, in the middle of it, I was like looking at you, being like, "Is this how you? Am I doing good?"
You're doing great. She was
She's like, "Are you happy?
But she knew.
Am I socializing?"
Yes.
That was really good. She ended up going because she was like, need to keep an eye on the kid and make sure he's okay.
Tiny baby. Chloe doesn't know.
Doesn't know what.
That Fear is going on the mission.
No, she doesn't.
She's just gonna disappear tomorrow, and you're gonna be like, "There's Fear."
Where's my bestie?
The sad thing is, when they were talking about mission prep and stuff, they were like, "Okay, so we just have to not get hit so that we don't get infected." And Fear was like, "Getting infected is inevitable. We just have to make sure that we're faster than the infection and getting the cure." Like, there's no way we're getting through the spirit realm and not getting infected, unless we just straight up don't have a mana pool, which is only 2 of us.
Did you enjoy having to get her stubborn ass to drink the thing?
No. Fucking you know what? I'm gonna hold that over your head in character. Anytime you're like,
You better.
I'm
You
not
better.
gonna do it. It's like, oh yeah? Remember that time when I told you to get checked out for Blackburn?
Yes. 100%.
Fear is going to use that against you every day for the rest of your life.
I'm dying of old age. Yeah, remember when you were dying?
Hello. I was in the middle of like fucking roleplay and then they died on me.
I'm sad
Then I found out I was being
because
snooped
my
on.
right controller is my controller that I use to interact with my menu, right? Because I'm right-handed. And the bottom left, my controller going to a specific angle of the bottom left, which is exactly where my magic sub-menu is, will not fucking work 100% of the time. And I need to like push it to access it.
Oh no.
It pisses me off. I felt like I had Blackburn in my fucking hand, like the entire time. I was like, dude, I can't access my magic menu. Dude, fuck.
I found out that I got rolled for Blackburn 3 times this session and like succeeded really well on all of them. Apparently I'm just made of fucking sterner stuff.
I got it. I got a vein in my back.
You're Blackburn.
But I still, you weren't there for it. But when they were saying like, oh, so you have it too, she said, I don't know. I don't believe I do, but she says I do.
Oh, God.
Holding this over you forever.
You should, yeah.
You fucking piece of shit.
If anything, going on that mission, if it's able to help with that, that's a big step.
You know what? This is how much Vera cares about you. Anytime she hits and stabs anything with this weapon, he's gonna get infected. I hope you realize that. He's gonna get infected. He's a person. He's a shadow. He's gonna get infected. She's going in there knowing this. He's gonna get infected. She's gonna get infected. She's doing this for you. Piece of shit.
That's so warranted, though.
Fucking
I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Half the people that are going on this mission are going to get infected. There's like no way not when we're going to like the heart of this bullshit.
That is literally what Vera said to Soul in session, because they were discussing it, and she was like, okay, we just have to make sure we don't get hit. She said, no. It's inevitable that we're going to get infected. We just have to be faster than the infection in getting the cure. That is the only way that we survive this.
That's what my bird's been saying like the entire time. It just doesn't matter that if we're infected or not, because...
With the accent. He said it with the British accent. It doesn't matter. Mate, it doesn't matter. It don't matter.
No. Bro, don't matter, bro.
Just switch his accent completely in the middle of it.
You must be careful. It don't matter if we're infected.
I need to
He can
harass
mimic,
Cacti.
sir. He can mimic, sir.
1 sec.
Hold on, I need to harass
Canonically, he
Cacti.
can mimic.
Where is she? I'm harassing you.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers.
Okay. I need to ask you something later.
They grew up with this guy. She could not bring herself to. She's more like all bark, no bite. Meanwhile, it seems as Myth is the contrary. No bark, immediate bite, right?
Yeah.
So that's really interesting
I
how
love
it's
the
growing.
interaction
I
with
wonder
Myth
what
today.
they're
It
gonna
was
do.
really fun.
And the way that I see it is we're part of each other's story, but that specific character isn't mine to give a resolution to.
I basically
I would
wanted
feel like I would be
to-
taking away from Myth and Fable's story if I was the one to
So basically,
do it.
what I usually do when I make characters and villains, I give a lot of. Clearly, when I make a villain, I would love for my characters to be able to interact with their respective villains, but then I give the free reign to the players. If you guys approach and want to murder him, okay. If you guys approach and don't want to kill him, okay. Basically, I give a lot to the roleplay in the sense that I have the responsibility of making a character, put the character there, and then the responsibility of everyone. I was literally I was expecting the first time that Fable approached, I was ready to be thrown off the ship immediately. I was ready to be executed.
Don't look
I
at me
was
like
literally
that.
ready because I knew.
You upset me.
When I made when I made Myth and Fable and I approached and everyone
Grab
was
it.
like, "Oh my god, who are these guys?" I was ready to get killed.
I don't know how I managed to push you all this way because you're chunky.
I'm like a pillow, I think. My hip not. Has it been on but not tracking this whole time? Hello?
We're gone.
It defaults me to invisible. I'm trying to bring my hip back.
I'm gonna cry.
Don't do that.
Okay. Hello? Hello?
Ma'am?
Sorry, I just love
Can I
this
help
plant. Whoa.
Not in this roleplay.
Where did this get unplugged? What's up? What can I help you with?
I'd like to know if he is able to learn another spell.
Yeah, you should DM me about it though, because I need to do math for it.
Well, yeah, but I just want to ask if it's possible first.
Yes, you can learn another spell.
Okay, because it would be mind magic, and it would be you. Seek, find. Tell me the truth. Like that every time.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
like
say
a-
it
like
like
a-
that every time. Like a zone of truth.
You speak your mind. Tell me the truth.
I have an Etherbane guy held up and tied up, and I'm gonna tell him, you tell me what you know right now, and he's gonna tell me what he knows right now.
Okay. I mean, I think something like that should be fine. I think the details of it will need to be discussed between mods.
Right.
Just so that we don't make it too opy.
Yeah, it's probably something that I would only ever use on SCPs as well.
Okay.
And then I want a spell to cast Mind Magic that'll make someone rage. I think that would be funny. Like this guy.
What?
I'm gonna make him racist.
What about me? What if I am racist?
I'm gonna make him.
shit.
I'm gonna
I
make
guess you
him
can save the
not
mana.
racist.
What if
What?
I'm not racist?
Would you look at that? My food's here.
I'm gonna make him stupid.
Denied.
What the fuck?
I gotta take a picture for the tier list.
Longer time than now. And then she would have come back.
Alright, Chad, before I end, it's time to take a picture somewhere. Like here, I don't know. It's dark out, it doesn't matter, it don't matter. Don't matter. Done. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow we'll have meat rack and some SCP stuff. So you guys take care. I'm gonna get food because I'm hungry as balls. Good night. If it would let me stop streaming. Hello?